Hey guys, Squirrel Blonde Wave, I'm Eric.
Rick.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we're back with X-Men 97. Last time on, we got a glimpse at who maybe might be our big bad of this season.
Captain America.
We did see Cap. He's probably still retrieving his shield out there in the mountains.
Yeah. We saw Rogue going rogue.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Getting a little angry after Gambit's funeral.
Mm-hmm. Murdering / not murdering a man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
/ robot.
Then she threw, did you say murdering / not murdering a man?
Yeah.
She dropped him off the cliff.
/ robot.
It was attempted manslaughter.
Yeah, who was it? Was it Trask?
Yeah, the human
That
Sentinel.
was Trask.
Yeah, and we had that, so.
Yeah.
Created by Mr. Sinister and a
Another
mystery man.
Yeah, the subtitles said his name, but I don't think the show said his name, did it?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
And I didn't write down, so.
I wrote down his name just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Because I went back this week for some recaps and stuff just to see, like, does this guy appear in the previous? And then I just don't know, but nothing in the show so far. So this is his first appearance here. Though apparently that's not true, because I also saw that, like, there's little tiny Easter eggs in this season in the background, like
So like in the news or something?
you can see him like back here in a huge crowd. Or,
He's never shown it before. But that's not true. He's like, but then you just lied to us.
sure, I'm sorry, I had to amend my statement.
Not featured or named.
Yes, not featured or named. There's nothing that we as a group has missed because we haven't watched the previous seasons. Though apparently eagle-eyed viewers have spotted this guy in little spots in the previous episodes of this season. So anyway, there's no fear that we're missing out on something.
Gotcha.
Also, Magneto's alive.
Yes, Magneto is alive.
And him and Xavier will get to meet. Probably not under the best of circumstances.
Xavier is also alive.
Yeah.
A lot of people are alive. And that one person's not armored. Because after whatever I looked up, and it was another guy who just has like jelly flesh that's like flammable. I'm trying to remember what his name was. But
Most flesh
It
is
seems
flammable.
questionably useful.
Get it to a certain
Yeah, I don't know.
point.
Because did he get hurt by the flames? It seems like he has a major weakness.
I don't know if he does. I don't know what he does. It was.
Does gel have nerves?
I don't know.
Gambit's still dead.
Thanks, Eric.
Mon ami.
Fucker.
Have you two had a chance to speak?
Apparently, his mutant power includes vanishing from any room I enter.
His name is Bastion. In my timeline, he used the fallout from Genosha to get backing for his Prime Sentinel program. But that ain't the worst part.
His Prime Sentinels would be living weapons capable of reproducing, literally giving birth to a new apex species designed to replace mutants like humans did Neanderthals.
Like old pieces of tech, Bastion saved humanity by upgrading them. Any mutant who survived was put to work.
Why the heck didn't you stop Genosha?
Take a seat, Logan.
Daddy's home.
Each time we attempt to stop the attack on Genosha, we are temporally pulled away from the event.
Oh, we saw that happen.
I know all I need to know. That machine killed my mother.
We need to make sure he doesn't do the same to anyone else.
A couple centuries late in the overprotective dad bit, huh?
Both of you, stop it!
He's so big.
And our empire shall welcome a new emperor, Professor Charles Xavier.
Oh, man.
Scandal exposed.
Exposed. I love that he casually wears that.
Huh. Bastion's very own Dr. Mengele. What's so funny?
I'm using Bastion. Pig pens brimming with mutant test subjects. That's my dream.
Officials are discussing how to take action in violent redirect.
And while no government has claimed responsibility.
That's what you think you're doing.
Bastion says you haven't spoken a word since Genosha.
His number.
For everything. Forgive me. Curse me. Just please talk to me. You must have something to say.
I don't know if you want him to speak.
This address doesn't look like
This park on the street, love it.
facility I've seen.
It's underground, right?
Ooh.
Jean?
This is no Sentinel facility. This is Bastion's childhood home. He grew up here.
He had a little Sentinel toy.
Oh, my son said you'd come get me tomorrow. You there, the big one. Help an old woman up.
She's a Sentinel.
Now, please, make yourselves at home while I pack.
Just who is this guy?
Neanderthals were brutish creatures. I see a child who could hear things. Not thoughts. Machines. And the boy's father, a school janitor, being infected by something from the future.
Oh, is that the techno virus?
Nimrod.
Nimrod!
Nimrod.
Creating something new. Parts, past, present, and future.
Sebastian?
Dang.
He's descended of every Sentinel from Master Mold to Nimrod. Mutated, evolved, born.
He was born this way.
So I hand humanity Genosha. Overload their bandwidth. Too much to compute. Because when your skin's not in the game, apathy's your answer.
Do not mistake Doom's collusion as indifference to flagrant war crime.
What?
Next time I'll send memos. But right now we press on with the rollout.
Your Sentinel program.
Whoa, Baron Zemo?
Yeah.
Enter Operation Zero Tolerance. Trask Sentinels, well, they're too blunt. Mutants spot them a mile away. We need something deadly, but
I remember that guy. Brendan Manning.
They know they're joining something far greater than themselves. After this, they wake up in their daily lives with no memory of ever being here. Then, who knows, maybe a mutant flirts with one of them at a local dive bar and...
You said you were building a new Sentinel, not weaponizing civilians.
Do you have children?
Is that another one then, you think?
Painted it when he was 16. The final dream, he called it.
Wow.
Like all good art. It imitates life.
I filled a back shot.
Thoughts? Actually, save him. Love it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what?
A little privacy.
Surrender, mutants.
Why'd he activate then?
Scan for cyborg brain frequencies like
How many?
It's gonna be the whole
Would they
fucking
know
world.
they're Sentinels?
She's one too.
They're all over.
Anyone could be one.
Oh, my stars and garters. We must warn the team.
No! Oh boy.
Damn.
Surrender, mutants.
I gotta talk to Hank about his taste in women.
Get out of there, Kurt.
He can teleport. He can maybe do something.
Cable, any of those nifty grenades of yours?
Yeah, might need a few more.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
Turned his entire hometown into...
Nathan, Jean, run!
Oh my gosh. Give me your pork chop sandwiches.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, Juggernaut, baby!
Oh, Kurt!
Two swords.
Did your butler just turn into a Sentinel zombie?
You better about sunspot some things. Hope more of these people don't just start. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh. It's like the whole population just started doing it.
Damn.
Ooh, sunspot.
Yeah, that was great.
Meet outside!
Dude, what if his parents are, you know?
Oh,
my
man.
gosh. Did everyone here like?
Whatever.
Did they all like say, "Hey, I want this"?
No.
He said they volunteered.
I know those ones did, but did all of them? Like even the the reporter volunteered and stuff?
Probably not all of them.
Not the mansion.
They're destroying the whole mansion.
Filthy Neanderthal.
I mean, if he has the protection that they won't remember being there or having done it afterwards, then he could just take anyone.
Could. But then why say they volunteered?
Yeah, I'm not wondering.
Jesus, Logan.
Oh, Rogue! Oh no! Wake up!
Like, why would the reporter volunteer?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Why resist the inevitable?
Lady, I got 6 reasons why.
Curse.
No, mein Freund. 9.
9.
Nice.
Ah.
Oh, Kurt.
I want to see this.
Sort of stuff.
Nice.
Cut them all. They're picking their heads back up.
Yep. And
Putting themselves
reforming
back
them.
together, man.
This is a cool back-to-back though. I like that.
So cool.
Oh, I broke his blade.
It's teleporting them as he stabs them.
Can he leave them in hell?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, red line.
Oh my gosh.
Man, everyone could fly but me.
All right, Roberto.
You can fly.
Come on. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Yes! Roberto!
You too? Come on, use a seatbelt.
Okay, Mom. Oh my gosh.
It's like a little swarm of
Like zombie.
Yep.
Come on, Gene. Oh my gosh, look at
I feel like we need a storm.
We do need a storm.
The engine.
And Xavier, where's he?
Not doing this again.
Nathan, get in the back.
We just got this jet back.
A car?
The X car.
He shifted in midair. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
Where do you go?
Oh my god, there's so many.
They can fly. You can't. I guess underground.
What in the world are they doing?
Doing some mining.
Let's show these toasters why you don't screw with the Summers.
I'll take the wheel.
We're just gonna drill our own way.
Oh my god.
He's gonna cover the rear. Sweet. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. It's still overwhelming though.
Parents infected.
Yeah, I'm waiting on how many people here are.
We do not kill mutants. We save them.
What?
Stand down.
They outed
Milfido,
him.
do what the men say.
Do what?
This is the.
Well, they're enslaved in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the public facing.
The
Look at
mansion.
the mansion.
That human wretch let Magneto out. She's
Ooh. Sweet.
Of course she did. Still, too little, too late.
Why'd they drive a car?
Yes, I was scared, but really, I just had the most profound sense of deja vu. As if past, present, and future didn't matter and never had. Because we always end up in the same ugly place. But the scariest thing about Genosha wasn't the death or the chaos. It was a thought. The only sane thought you can have when being chased by giant robots that were built to crush you. Magneto was right.
Enough.
He went to the magnetic pole.
Yep.
Spider-Man!
Oh!
Ooh, Silver Samurai. Omega? Ooh.
Yep.
Just a giant EMP?
Yep. Shutting everything down.
Yep.
He's in a great stone world. Careful.
Ugh.
Magneto actually did it.
What? Saved our hides?
No. Declared war. Where's the professor when you need him?
Yeah, right? Hopefully he's here soon. 'Cause I don't think Magneto's gonna be good anymore.
My gosh.
He was flying, but the EMP hit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I hope that I'm not too late.
Oh, you're a little late.
To me, my X-Men.
They all know. They can all hear.
Storm! Yes, gather them all!
God, I love the show. Ugh. It's so epic.
It's too good.
It might be too good.
Dude, they showed Spider-Man.
They did show Spider-Man. Do we know which Spider-Man that was? Is that one that you recognize?
The suit really... Here, go back to it. The suit really looked like the 90s
It did.
Spider-Man.
That was what I thought.
And then I was waiting for a voice to pop up. I mean, it's a Spider-Man costume, but I mean, his way that the red connected up the arms and stuff, you know? Like, it really looks like the 90s.
Can you zoom in on the spider?
The spider logo?
The spider is usually the one that you can really tell.
Yeah.
That might be it.
I mean, that looks like the same. And then the back has the same kind of, like...
The blob kind of spider look.
Yeah, like it kind of has like... It's like a bigger body.
Mm-hmm.
With
With
like
the little tiny, like...
Little bitty legs that kind of come up like this. So, it definitely looks like that Spider-Man to me.
Yeah, okay.
Which is really cool.
Is that the one that you were wanting?
I mean, yeah. The X-Men and him have had crossovers before. So to have him around again would be really cool. And he is like... He's got mutation and stuff in there, so it kind of connects to him.
Yeah.
He wasn't born a mutant, but he does have mutation.
They also had Dr. Doom in there. We had
Baron Zemo.
And they mentioned Carmitage, which is Sorcerer Supreme stuff, right? Yes. Is it Carmitage with the wizards?
That's like their location.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like their haven, right?
Believe so.
And they showed like Omega being like awoken, or I don't know if he's like in a sleepy thing or what it was, but
back to tank.
Yeah,
something.
I mean, we saw the future.
Yes, we
There's
did.
so many of those Sentinel people.
Yeah.
Well, there were.
That's it. There's so many.
Well, they're still Sentinel people. They're just stun locked.
What happened to
right?
them?
Are they dead or are they?
Well, when they awaken, are they dead?
Because they're still people.
How's it work? Like they cut their heads off. They put
They
them
don't
back
have
on.
control over what they're going.
No,
through,
they
right?
don't have control after that anymore.
Yeah. After they activate, they're
part of the Mega Mind or whatever.
Yeah. And then the one was like, we save mutants. Like it has like a programming in it when it's like, if a bunch of humans see you, stop.
Yeah.
Like what?
Now it's crazy that he makes a utopia in the future, but just for humans.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So like his fear is like the evolution
and then,
of humans would be that they all eventually become mutants and gain these mutant powers.
Yeah.
Because that would just
Because
be
it's
like
a dominant trait.
Yeah, of evolution in general. So he's like, well, we got to stop that. His view of it is like climate change, where it's like, look, the world's changing. We got to save the climate, so we can't have it change and do this. Yeah. But it's for humans and evolution.
Did we? It's probably a small thing, but did we replace Neanderthal or we just kill them all? I know that we interbred.
I mean,
But I don't think they came. I think they came around the same time. I might be wrong about this.
Well, I think the idea that they were saying is that they became the dominant species, and
then Neanderthal
They just
died
used the
out.
word replace.
Well, wherever the
Has a lot of
Neanderthal were,
connotations.
we took over. So
Sure, yeah.
As the dominant species, we did kind of do that. We did replace them, but
sure, which is probably
it's
the
the
case.
connotation of
Yeah, it'd be the case for any of
we
those
should
things,
always
right?
be the apex, not whatever comes next.
Yeah, I guess.
It's the fear of being the Neanderthal that is replaced by the mutant.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's seeing mutants not as an evolution, but as a separate species.
It's like when humans were trying to take over Australia, but the emus succeeded, right?
That was a draw.
Great emu war.
It was a draw. It was a draw.
I don't know that it was a draw.
The emus replaced the humans in the locations that they were trying to take over. So, was Nimrod in the previous X-Men stuff?
I don't remember him, but I know Nimrod.
Because the way they mentioned it with
He's a
Bastion
Sentinel, right?
was that he's kind of like Master Mold, I
Like the
believe, of
last
like
Sentinel.
a special Sentinel. Master Mold made a bunch of Sentinels, but he wasn't just a basic Sentinel.
I know Nimrod, and
I do too. I just don't know where from.
90s X-Men is one of my only X-Men exposures.
So you're
Well,
assuming he was in that?
It
He might have
seems
been.
like from the way they were talking about him, he was like the first like Sentinel branded thing. Like if the Sentinels were a classification of robot, it felt like from the way they were talking that he was the whatever. Is he a being or is he just a robot? Nimrod.
He's like a Sentinel that also had like I think regenerative properties.
Yeah, like a mutated Sentinel, kinda.
Is it like the oh shoot, I can't remember what it's called, the Sentinel virus thingy. Is it like that where it's taken over like a human body?
He's a highly advanced sentient Sentinel.
Okay, so he's just
hailing from the dark future.
I don't think he
okay.
had biology.
Yeah.
Or
okay. So he came back.
Bionics.
Wow, time travel.
Yeah, there's a lot of time traveling in the X-Men stuff.
Yeah.
I do like how Bastion is kind of like set up to be like the anti-mutant in that, the Sentinel program is created in response to mutants, and he kind of is too, but he's also born this way.
Well,
like
Bastion
the mutants are.
is the opposite of Magneto, right? So like Bastion wants humans to rule, Magneto wants mutants to rule, and Xavier wants them to live in peace.
Yeah. And now Xavier's back.
So Bastion could hear machines and like had a connection with machines.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they were saying, right?
Because he was born from a human that was infected by the Sentinel virus
stuff, right?
Thing. Yeah.
So the thing it showed about the dad being infected by that happened
That was in the
before
past, and
Bastion
then
was
he
born.
had his son, and then he was developing this almost like a mutant power, but it's derived from a different.
Instead of the X gene, it's
the
robotics
cyber gene
or whatever.
Yeah.
And now he's basically kind of infecting that into everybody, so they all kind of have a sentient techno amalgamation of stuff.
Well,
is that with like with the stuff that he dips people into and changes them? Is it related to that technovirus?
Yeah, I think it infects
That's
them
my assumption.
with the technology to become the
human sentient
sentinels, the prime sentinels. Yeah.
Cable was infected with that too, right?
Yeah.
Or at
But
least
he
a
was
version of it.
Because of Mr. Sinister.
As a baby.
But it was halted.
Yeah. Because it didn't fully upload or whatever, right, before he was sent to the future.
So in Bastion's future, are they all tech-human hybrids? Or is he just using those in order to keep the mutants in control, and there's still pure-blooded humans?
I feel like they all are, because like they had like what looked to be like just regular people like flying around being happy in that Utopia shot.
Well, I think that was just the technology. They had like levitating shoes and shit, right?
Sure, but I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, if it's actually Utopia, like the humans would have to have control, right? And it wouldn't all be like the hive mind.
Yeah.
Would you still call them humans at that point?
If they were all like mechanical beings as well?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, they're kind of like mutants themselves, and the idea of like having or cyborgs.
I was like, I don't want to become a mutant, so I'm gonna mutate myself and fight against the mutants.
I mean, it changes their DNA. They said, right?
Yeah. So like, does he leave free will, but then has the option to take it over?
Well, that's what
Possibly.
it is here, right? If they get in close proximity to a mutant, or if something happens that activates them, they get triggered to fight the mutants.
So like, at what point did the reporter change?
Yeah. That's what I was asking too. Was like, did she? Because she
Is
seemed
it
to
for
have a
sure-
connection to Hank
yeah.
separate, where like it felt like she was sorry and she told the camera guy to go away while she was trying to talk to Hank, because it felt like she felt bad about what happened to Genosha. But
was that all
the
ploy?
things that
Sounds
one
like
guy
all
talked
ploy.
about sounded like, well, they all choose this, and this
Bastion,
guy, hates mutants,
Yeah.
and he knows that this way he's for something better. So yeah, was she
I would
tricking
say-
him? Was she taken? And like, because she would have an in to get in there, you just take and make him one.
It has to be that they just selected certain people and also anyone who volunteered.
So I imagine there were a lot of volunteers.
Yeah, like all those people who were fighting,
Yeah.
trying to catch Sunspot.
Yeah, I don't believe her. I'm no more yellow journalism thing. I think that she was just lying about that.
Yeah.
So you think she just hated mutants and lied about it all?
I mean, I don't know. But like Bastion doesn't give all the information. Maybe we might not have all the information on her. It might not be the same as hate as it is just, I don't know, a different emotion, I guess.
It could be
hate.
I mean, fear of losing your place.
Sure.
Right? Like,
Sure.
Like, that's where hate starts.
Mm-hmm. We, I don't know, did you guys catch Nightcrawler saying that Mystique is his mom?
Yeah.
As is Rogue?
Mm-hmm.
Or I should say, Mystique is also Rogue's mother. He said, unlike our mother. That was featured in the old show, but they haven't really brought it up. No Mystique here, obviously.
No. Or Sabretooth.
Mm-hmm.
Really, most of
The original
like,
Magneto's
Brotherhood of Mutants.
and I don't know if they died.
Probably
or
see him
anything.
now.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, if he frees them. If they were
You
in
might get a
whatever-
lot more recruits, too.
Whatever prison that they were in has probably been deactivated now.
I do feel like Magneto was trying the Professor X way.
Yeah.
And the reason we get Professor X back is because Magneto will not be in that way anymore.
Xavier has a hard sell, I think.
I think so, too.
I mean,
Like-
I thought it was cool too. We also they showed the encampment tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
On Magneto.
What was that
Yeah,
line he had in the
Magneto.
second episode? Where he was like, "Do not make me prove," or what would he say? Like, "Do not prove me wrong." When he gave him the chance up in space,
I wrote it down.
it was something like that. Such a great line, but that's happened.
Yeah, don't force me to prove you right.
Yeah, and he was saying that to Dr. Cooper. She was there, wasn't she? At least she was
But there's
around.
something like don't
She
make
freed
me,
him.
don't make me let you down or
Don't
something.
make me let you. Yeah, it was something like
Because
that.
wasn't there the
Yeah, it was
connotation
also
of them
because
being
we
sky?
Do not
falling.
make me let you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not make me let you down. I'm trying to do better. Do not make me let you down.
Because it felt like a kind of moment too.
Never again.
Man, that Dr.
Jubilee getting
that Dr.
upset
Cooper
that she
moment,
can't
though.
fly.
Yeah, that was funny.
She's like the only one.
And she's like, good. That Dr. Cooper moment though, where it's like Magneto is right. Like it's in the back of our minds now because of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, and the talk she had about when she was at Genosha was like, the thing that stood out most is that no one was surprised. They just expected it.
It was
That sucks.
a dream too good to be real.
I mean, we wake up all the time and it's like, oh, another mass shooting. That sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise you anymore.
Yeah. And that's what Bastion was saying too. It was like, we don't have to convince people one way or another. We just have to overload them to where they don't care anymore,
You can become jaded or
make them
radicalized.
apathetic.
I think Jean is very well adjusted for all the stuff she's going through with her memories.
I think there's issues where it's like you don't have time to worry about a lot of this right now, right?
Yeah. I'm saying, I feel like that could really mess with you.
Like whenever you have time to sit and think about it, maybe then it's like more. But
You're right.
I like the moment here where like she's talking about like the memories and she can't distinguish the difference between them.
I remember
like
him
I
kicking
feel
in
him,
me. Yeah.
kicking, and I remember like these moments. and she had tears in her own eyes. But yeah, there's an element there where it's like, well, I feel all these.
Yeah.
I like Kurt being like, it's just, you have these emotional moments in your head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when she can sit there and think about it, it's gonna get to her. But when you have like, all right, drill with your eyeballs, I'll drive the car, and you shoot backwards. There's no time to think about it right there.
Don't mess with the Summers.
I mean, Xavier will be the best person to help her through it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how many times has Xavier experienced that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How many times has he been cloned and gave birth? Is that
Well, not that exactly, but but like he shares people's memories and feels those emotions. Yeah, right.
Sure. So you just mean like sharing someone else's memories, but then feeling those moments as if they're
Just
yours.
to share the load could help.
Share the
I love him. To me, my X-Men.
I loved it, but also Gambit wasn't there.
No, he's dead.
I know he's dead. It made me
sad.
sad.
Guys, thank you so much for watching X-Men 97 with us. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on this and whatever happens with Spider-Man. Because he was in this episode, maybe there's more coming for that, so you should subscribe because it gives us hope. There's more over at blindweb.com for early access and full length as well for X-Men.
Now I hope they don't do Spider-Man.
Not for Spider-Man.